We've gotten very lucky with our livestock guardian dog. She has very good instincts and learns very quickly what belongs here and what does not belong here on the homestead. So we're going to go ahead and share some tips and tricks on how we introduce and also how to protect these little guys from all those predators out there. All right, kids, you ready to go? Yeah, excited? Come on. Everybody wants to go. Come on. Huh? Come on. No jailbreakers. What have you been doing, huh? What have you been doing? Come on, let's go. We got work to do. Good girl. Here we are with our almost 2 months old, 7-week-old Cochin Bantams. We are still struggling to figure out if we've got boys or girls and how many of each, if we've got 6 boys or what. Way too many similarities in their characteristics and behavior, so we're having a hard time. But here we are in their favorite new space, the greenhouse. We have been keeping them in the house with us, so they have been sharing the living room with our dog at night so that they get used to each other. We do have a rather large dog kennel that we keep them in. It's quite open, so they can see out very well and the dogs can see in very well. So we've talked a bit in the past about predators and protecting your livestock from the predators. We suggest livestock guardian dogs. In the past, we had other breeds, and we did lose some chickens to foxes. The livestock guardian dogs definitely seem to be the way to go. Fences will not keep out coyotes or foxes. We have farm fence all the way around our property. That is to primarily keep the dog in the yard. They are very good at respecting boundaries. She doesn't push or try to go under the fencing. It just keeps her from chasing those predators out to a place where she can get herself into trouble. Specifically with the coyotes, they will bait your dogs. But so we do suggest if you're losing chickens or you're losing livestock to predators, specifically foxes and coyotes, get yourself a livestock guardian dog. It was the best choice we made for protecting. We've had little to no issues. The predators still come around at night. And as you can hear and you saw earlier in the video, she does a great job of going out there and checking and running the perimeter. We've seen no predator activity during the day when she's out doing her thing. They do come through at night. They will come through at night. They smell your other animals. They're going to come through and check it out. But if you've got that dog on patrol, you will have a little bit more peace of mind knowing that your animals are going to be protected. Okay, so we've introduced Luna before in other videos, but here she is. This is our livestock guardian dog. And a lot of people don't realize that when you have new animals, you have to do some proper introduction. I think when we brought the pigs on, initially she wanted to attack the baby pigs because she didn't realize that they were supposed to be here. So one thing you're going to want to do is make sure you're very careful about introducing, especially baby chicks. We've gotten super lucky with this girl. She's been really good instincts. But yeah, you're going to want to be careful and make sure you have a nice, safe barrier between your new animals and the dog, and let the dog, and they'll figure it out pretty quick that the animals belong there and that they're not a threat and that they're not something to go after. And yeah, keep an eye out for those wild birds too, and make sure your dog is identifying the fact that the crows and the ravens and the magpies and the hawks are a threat to your chickens, and they'll learn real quick to keep them chased out of the yard as well. Another thing livestock guardians guard very well is their food. So you're going to want to be careful when you're introducing these little ones and make sure that your dog's food is nowhere around. If you have one that is a food guarder, she's very good at protecting the animals, but also very good at protecting her food. So make sure when you're when you're introducing, that there's no food that she's going to want to or he's going to want to guard. And yeah, you can avoid any potential issues that way. And so as you can see, she's pretty relaxed and they're pretty relaxed around her. We've done this several times now. We have not left her alone with the little ones just yet. These livestock guardian dogs can be a little goofy sometimes with their paws. This one specifically, she loves to give paw, and she loves to, I don't know, just put her paw on everything and everyone. So we are careful about leaving her with them because, you know, she could hurt them and not mean to, but she could do it unintentionally. So just be careful with that when you're leaving them alone for the first time, especially if you've got a friendly little dog like this one that likes to shake her paws with everybody. Okay, so quick recap on your steps of introducing your new baby chicks to your dogs or your livestock guardian dogs, whatever you've got for dogs at the house there. And you're going to want to get a nice neutral space like we've got here. We've created, whether it's in your garage or your barn, someplace that is more of a neutral area. And you're going to want to make sure that you've got a nice safe spot for the chicks to be in initially, whether it's a dog carrier or a dog cage, something that they are safe in 100%, and but they can see clearly out of and get used to being in the area of the dog and vice versa. And then, yeah, you're going to want to make sure you do some good supervised introductions like we're doing right here. Bring the dog in, bring the chicks out. By now, they should have seen each other through the cages and gotten used to each other's presence. So now you just want to sit and, yeah, make sure the dog is okay with them being around and make sure they're okay with the dog. So thanks for watching and letting us share our experiences with introducing our dogs to the new baby chicks. And I hope it helps. I hope we've been able to share some tips or ideas on how to introduce your baby chicks to your dogs.